What comes to mind when you think of becoming rich? Do you imagine driving a yellow Lamborghini or walking down a red carpet? What about becoming wealthy? Do you have the same image? Well, there's actually a difference in the mindset of those who are just rich and those who are actually wealthy. Welcome to Gray Skies Media, and we're here to help you invest in your future. Please, do us a favor and hit those like and subscribe buttons for more content like this. In today's video, we'll look at the distinction between two different mindsets, the rich mindset and the wealthy mindset. People who are ambitious, willing to learn, and willing to take calculated risks are more likely to attain financial success. Unless you win the lottery or your parents leave you a trust fund, you're bound to financial mediocrity or poverty unless you have these three qualities. Your mindset plays a huge role in achieving your financial goals, and there are several important guidelines on how to try to obtain and maintain financial success. But first, we must distinguish between rich mindset versus wealthy mindset. When you're rich, you have a lot of money and can afford to live comfortably. You can buy whatever you desire. You most likely have a high-paying career or inherited a substantial sum of money. Their focus is on earning and spending, which can lead to endless poverty and never-ending debt cycles. If you're a poor person with a rich attitude, living above your means. You don't have to be rich or wealthy to have these attitudes. You may be poor or middle class and have either mindset. Nevertheless, if you're poor or middle class and have a rich mindset, chances are you'll never leave your current financial situation. Wealthy people also have a lot of money, but instead of spending it, they focus on how to use their money to generate more money. Rather than focusing on spending, they invest and use their investments to generate greater wealth. Rich mindset people are primarily concerned with spending, whereas wealthy mindset people are concerned with investing. A person with a rich mindset could win a lottery and spend all the money on cars, vacations, and maybe a large home. A person with a wealthy mindset could win the same lottery and make wise investment choices and generate even more money. A wealthy person's thinking focuses on how to use their money to earn more money rather than on consumption. Wealthy people are more concerned with long-term gains from investing their money than with short-term enjoyment, whereas a rich person will plan what they want to acquire for gratification and status. The wealthy mindset is such that even if a wealthy person loses their fortune, they can regain it using their talents and experience in wise investing. Let's discuss some important attributes of a wealthy mindset that we can all incorporate to help build a strong financial future for ourselves and for our families. Number 1. Create a vision for the future. You risk remaining in your current position if you never build a vision for your future. Making a vision for your future helps to guide your everyday decisions and ensures that your activities are in line with your priorities. We all have fantasies about who we want to be, but only by assessing our priorities and crafting a vision for the future will it be possible to make decisions that are in line with our ambitions. It's easy to get caught up in life's demands and neglect to sit down, consider where we want to go, and figure out how we can get started. For example, on a road trip, you know where you're heading, but you also need to know where you're starting so you can enter the starting point and destination in your map app. Map apps typically give you 3 choices to your destination: the fastest route and 2 alternative routes. You choose which one you want. Before you hit drive, you should know where you are and how to get there faster. Number 2. Never stop learning. Being smart entails admitting what you don't know and understanding what questions to ask and where to look for solutions. When we first start, most of us don't know much about the financial world. But researching and finding someone who's wealthy and doing what they do is vital to learn about opportunities, financial tools, and just understanding the financial jargon. The wealthy never stop learning. They are lifelong students. And the best part is, that anyone can do it. Most millionaires didn't begin as millionaires. Instead, they learned how to discover opportunities and exploit existing options and accumulate wealth over time. Number 3, take charge of your finances. To manage money, people need to live below their means, stick to a budget, and establish multiple streams of income. All topics we have discussed in previous videos. Spending on needs rather than impulse purchases aids in both living below and within your means. Learn to save to invest and make your money work for you instead of building a debt mountain and working for it. Number 4, think big. Recognize opportunities. Focusing on how things are now rather than looking for ways to better them keeps most people in their current situation. The wealthy search for opportunities. If the market falls, it's time to buy. Look for an undervalued property if the housing market crashes. Have you ever watched Shark Tank? These are everyday people who saw an opportunity for improvement and created a solution to tackle mundane, everyday activities and are striving to capitalize on the idea. Number 5, prioritize building wealth over instant gratification. Most of us have grown accustomed to purchasing what we want when we want it with credit card bills to show it. Who needs Christmas when you can just pull out your credit card and get it now? If you can't think beyond what you're going to do next Saturday night, you're unlikely to succeed financially. The wealthy mindset considers where they want to be in 5 years, 20 years, and retirement. Building wealth takes time, and most of us must begin small by contributing to 401ks and IRAs. The rich mindset, you are more concerned with what you'll buy with your next paycheck or bonus, rather than saving for an investment property or other assets that will create wealth over time. Number 6, ownership. Wealthy people tend to own business, while rich people tend to collect paychecks. A paycheck is capped by what your employer will pay you. As a business owner, you can build your empire as big as you want with the proper investments and planning. Wealthy individuals also frequently invest in real estate, where they can collect rent for cash flow, and property values tend to increase over time. Number 7, practice gratitude and refrain from comparing. The wealthy are perceived by society to flaunt their money. Sure, you see celebrities on the red carpet in costly gowns, but most wealthy live quietly and within their means. Their money is being invested in properties and other assets, which is making them more money. They live in residences they can afford and are focused on paying off the mortgage. Their automobiles are paid for in cash to avoid car payments, and they value wealth creation rather than looking rich. They're not aiming to impress others. Instead, they're confident in their approach for securing a secure financial future. They may like to spend money, but only after they have saved and invested. With a rich mindset, you focus on spending money to gain confidence and impressing others. Take time to be grateful and appreciative for what you have and what's in front of you. Number 8, calculated risks. Wealthy people are notably different from their poor and middle-class counterparts, in that they are more likely to take risks with their professions and investments. But this is because they have put themselves in a position where they can afford to take that risk. They are willing to live on a portion of their salary in order to have money available for new investments, because they're able to defer gratification. They also constantly develop their abilities and expertise so that they're more valuable to their clients and/or employers each year. In other words, they're willing to take chances if they're well informed. But the poor and middle classes are focused with staying in their safe jobs and putting their money in savings accounts, if they do so at all. Number 9, adding value to others. Businesses must deliver value to their customers in order to be successful. Otherwise, customers won't purchase their products or services. If you have a solid strategic business plan, Run your firm well, and focus on your customers' demands so that your business has a strong chance of thriving. The same goes for folks you meet on a daily basis. If someone succeeds, celebrate with them. Teach them if they want to learn from you. The wealthy mindset is giving. According to Zig Ziglar, you can have whatever you desire in life if you will just help other people get what they want. Number 10. Reflection. Taking the time to reflect is a practice that can help you feel grounded even when you're stressed. Taking time to reflect helps you remember your successes, gain insight into where you've faced challenges, as well as cultivate a sense of contentment for what you've accomplished so far. So we've highlighted 10 attributes you may leverage to cultivate a wealthy mindset. Once you've accomplished this, it's critical to keep focused and motivated. Remember why you're making these changes: to build a secure financial future for yourself and your family, as well as to allow you to enjoy more leisure time doing the things you love. So which perspective do you have after seeing this video? Do you have a rich mindset and spend what you earn? Or a wealthy mindset and look for opportunities to invest and make your money work for you? What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on that bell icon so you never miss an upload. See you in the next one.